Take note. August 14th, the dining room. Following an excellent morning performance, a breakfast table designed for 20 was thoroughly enjoyed by 2. Now that's a good eye. Hang about, you're not one of mine. State your business. I have accolades to report.
The Duchess of Buckingham regrets to inform you that her husband is dead.
I knew she would smother him! Oh, yes! Pillow, face, bam! He never saw it coming, right? Oh, no, that's way too obvious. It's got to be something else. What about smallpox? Yes, that's the in thing at the moment. Everybody's guessing it. Oh, no, something else. Shot during the hunt, right? That's how the Duke of Sussex went just last week. Arrow, one through here, right out of the other.
Is that about others to inform?
No, it's too easy. It's got to be poison. Yes, quick, easy, and oh so easily slipped into brandy. That's how I would do it. I'm right, aren't I? Tell me I'm right. Go on, tell me. Tell me that I'm right. No, you're absolutely right. It's just awful. Could not have happened to a nicer chap.
When did he?
Oh, we found him this morning after a Grace's party. Tragic accident, we think.
We should make haste to your sister.
But what if 2 lovebirds who meet seldom met?
Oh, you have the words of a poet!
Is he really dead, or is he just trying to kill my fun? Thank you. Dismissed. I should fetch a carriage. Tell Kate, won't you?
I'm not telling her she's your sister.
Oh, that is an excellent point, Peaches. I shall take it into consideration. Don't forget the notebook!
understand these things take time, but I'm good for what I own. I promise.
I'd like to believe you, Mr. Molly.
The problem is solved. Your man will have his money. I just need a few more days.
So it is a fool you take me for. 2 days, of course. Take a week, take a month, take 6. You might as well.
Again, surely you must play. Pharaoh, Vante Unc. I am clerk to a duke. I know the games of rich men.
Which one?
Sorry?
Which Duke? You'll have money. And if you can't pay, I have been meaning to take a stop by Westminster.
I will not be terrorized, sir.
All right. It is as you please, my friend.
Drop it!
Unhand me.
I can cut your fingers or your throat. Your choice. That's mine.
Now, considering you borrowed £200 from his merch,
Plus 35%, doubling by the hour, collector's fees, all according to interest.
I'll play for it. A simple coin toss. I win. You let me go.
and if I win,
It doesn't matter, we're not playing him.
Pound for the winner.
2,
5,
10.
Harry!
£20, not a penny more.
You're on.
If you lose, we're dead. Bring him in or break his fingers, that's all we have to do.
We are not for chatting, we are to play. I am returned from the country. A Buckinghamshire air has cleared my lungs and emboldened my heart. For his grace, heads. Heads or tails? Heads or tails?
It was tails, I saw it. My God, £20, I might break your arm for the fun of it.
What?
The Duchess of Buckingham regrets to inform you that her husband is dead.
So bloody buggery.
She needs help.
Is she breathing? Miss, are you breathing?
Carrying the coin, jeez, help. God, it's all over her pretty face.
Don't act like I didn't see you looking down that Parmaid's Plough the other weekend. The villain, get back! Oh. George. Peter.
I'm fine. Let me help you. I let you help me for once, and not only did you lose us £20, but you lost the bloody man himself. If we don't bring him in, we don't get paid. We don't eat, and I'm not having this conversation with you again.
I won't eat.
We won't eat. Don't be a martyr.
Are you alright?
That's mine.
Mr. Molly
Where exactly is he going?
is an employer. The Duke of Buckingham is dead. He'll be going to the country. To his honor.
You've had quite the journey.
I am from Kent. Know how far away Kent is.
So far, and we can offer you something to eat and a place to rest before your journey, or just one
Tiny thing.
barely worth mentioning, really.
But if you'd rather not be left here alone in the dark with the foxes and the rats and the creepers, you'll tell us everything there is to know about Mr. Morley and exactly where he's going.
First we eat. Then I talk.
Agreed.
Harry!
over the fireplace yet? All his features intact, no whacking great chunk taken out of his face?
I did not kill him.
Oh, no, of course not. Healthy men just die unexpectedly every single day.
Your Grace, my deepest condolences.
How thrilled I am to see you, Lady Langford.
And how thrilled we are to be here at this terrible time.
Duchess isn't snug here.
Kate. How kind of you to come.
Were I simply to write, I fear the sentiment would be lost. To say, I told you so, is far more satisfying in person. So do tell, how did he go?
Kate, this is hardly the time.
Me and James were making wages on the current ride over. He seems to think it was a hunting accident.
I was merely speculating, and I told you my money was on smallpox.
You must listen terribly, Your Grace. Certainly did not mean to imply. What I meant to say was I'm sure he was lovely. Well, not lovely, perhaps, but honourable, at least, or indeed agreeable, comfortable, or even genial. Did you know that the saying from the French, génial, meaning great or formidable, just another French word to ensure this is just a smashing picture frame. Is it gold? Just look at that frame.
Would you help me with the tea, Lady Langford?
Thank God you have the decency to go so soon, that's what I say. What? We're all thinking it. The Duke of Buckingham is dead. Long may he stay that way. Oh, what a face! Tell me you're truly sad, Lena, and I will retract my sport.
Perhaps you should check on our luggage. Just leave it, you know, she's just being Kate.
Your wife's got no idea, does she?
We are not talking about me, sister, we're talking about you.
So this is your plan, letting your debts
Shh! It's not so bad.
Letting your budgetary concerns fester.
out of control.
No, of course not. I shall let them fester for a suitable time and then start selling my less important organs. I don't really need a liver.
Did you ask His Grace for him?
We chatted. I told him everything and he laughed in my face and told me point blank that he doesn't do loans. Lena, I was so upset I had to open your best bottle of champagne just to calm down. Lena, I ruined like thousands.
Thousands!
I'm a weak man, liable to the turn of the White's betting table. And now I have nothing to offer but my title and a sparkling personality.
The will is being read tomorrow. If all goes as anticipated, we may discuss a loan.
So this wasn't some scheme, was it? Mysterious death, the Duchess suddenly flush with cash?
I did not kill him!
Were it not inappropriate, I'd take a peek in the coffin just to be sure. Brandy?
James, it's me! No!
Lies! And if I could afford a pocket watch, I would prove it. Well, I suppose it is a little bit early. We should at least have some wine, though. A little early for the hard stuff, is it not, Mr. Morley?
We are in mourning, sir.
Sir. The correct term of address is my lord, Mr. Morley. All that time trailing the Duke around, you've still not learned. Such a pity.
Oh, look, your Grace's little pet. That's
concern yourself with our business, Mr. Morley. Titles only, don't you know? Now, tell me, how are things south of the river? Bad? I hear that they're bad.
Your Grace, my deepest condolences. And this must be the fabled river.
Down, Morley, this is not your jurisdiction.
I have handled orders here since 1810.
Oh, you need to say you haven't really seen it, and you're just as in the dark as the rest of us.
Something you wish to share?
I do not like you. You have a face that one simply dislikes. A slappable face if I saw one.
I do hate to interrupt, but I have a husband in the ground and a very thin reserve of patience. Let him read it.
I, the Duke of Buckingham, being of sound mind and body, do bequeath my title, estates, and all other worldly possessions to my wife, on fulfillment of one condition. Inheritance will only be granted upon her remarriage to a titled gentleman within 7 days of my passing. If by such time the Duchess remains unmarried, all assets default to Mr. Clifford Morley.
Give me that.
You!
Me?
The only other man named in his will! It makes so much sense. Healthy men don't just die.
What are you implying?
What a procedure! What a procession! What duke would name you a parliamentary clerk, his worthy successor?
Ladies are seen and not heard, Miss Langford. Do try to remember that.
No, Kate. I know only what Selina tells me. Now, you will go in that chapel and say nothing more on the matter. Do you understand?
But she is wrong!
You are. It would not be the first time. Sisters! What maniac gave me sisters? Welcome, honoured guest. Take solace in the word of Matthew. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Oh, your grace, take solace in the word. Oh, my Lord, take solace in the word of Matthew.
So, he didn't die. But the Duke that owned this place did. And all its occupants are...
Here.
I think I'll go mourn outside. I'll join you.
Madame, take solace in the word. Oh, please. Family, beloved friends, we are gathered here today to consecrate the spirit of His Grace, the Duke of Buckingham. To God, we ask the Lord to bless and guide him as he enters into eternal life in heaven. I would like to invite Mr. Morley to say a few words on His grace.
The measure of a man is derived by what he has done, not what he has said. That is the philosophy of my late employer. When the Americans came for us, did he cower? Never. He led the charge to burn down their leader's very house by letter. When Wellington liberated Madrid, the Duke was there. 6 months later, with a kind word, hearty action. And though he never saw the fields of Waterloo, he could have and would have, but duty not kept him here. He was a good man, a kind man. And I was lucky only to know him. Call him my friend. Dearest Selina, you were his great love. If only he had the chance to say it.
It is your grace, Mr. Morley, and you will only take that from me when I, too, am dead.
George. George. Listen, I know he said we'd sell everything we took, but I'll just keep this. Now, this is the mark of a rich man. Not content with just one handkerchief, he's got to have 5 or at least 6. God forbid he used the same one twice. Just hold still.
Are you a colonel?
Only on weekends.
Are you here for a funeral?
Maybe.
Why is the case open?
Chief?
This
My name is Sky. I am Lord Sky of Townshire.
Forgive me, I'm not familiar.
Oh, well, I suppose it's better return late than never. That one's for the poor. That one is for my mother. My nephew. Oh, would you believe it? Such a tragedy. My house burned down, and I managed to save everything, but...
You're wearing his clothes.
It's what he would have wanted! I am sorry for your loss.
No more condolences, please. You knew him. Should be glad he had the grace to die so soon.
All right then, I'm not sorry. In fact, I am delighted for you.
Can I tell you something awful?
I insist on it.
You must promise not to judge nor tell a soul.
You didn't kill him, did you?
Why does everyone keep asking that? No. I'm glad he is gone. He just left. No chance for me to tell him what I truly thought. And now those thoughts will haunt me. I am scared. If I am with them a moment longer, I shall scream.
So say them to me, if you want.
You never dance, me. And I know you sold my jewelry, replaced it with glass. I noticed. And dummy of the girls, of course I knew. You were hardly discreet. One at Covent Garden, one at the docks, and one right here. How did you sleep at night? How do you have the hours in the day to entertain them all?
Now you've got him in your grasp, just get him in the gut!
I know you hated me. I was the right girl with the right surname and the right connections, but it was never enough. I never had the hate my sister holds of you or my brother's fear. No, your grace. I had something much worse. I had hope. I tried. I promise you I tried.
Lena! Get away, you scoundrel! You're wearing the Duke's clothes.
My house burned down!
If you wish to pay your respects, Lord Sky, I'm afraid you are too late.
Sky. Funny. I made a point to know everyone of significance, yet not once have I come across someone with such an unusual name.
Well, then either I'm insignificant or you're out of touch. I think I will take my leave.
Wait!
Him?
Me?
He is a lord.
Don't hold that against me.
Just a lord? You'd be doing him a favour.
Excuse us, Sky. My brother and I have something we wish to discuss.
That hurts! Ow!
Jesus.
Good funeral.
Harry! Harry! I've picked those big trousers right. I'm trying to reach anyone the back.
It's for the poor.
Empty it. All of it. You are not Lord Sky. Lord Sky does not exist. There is nothing that happens within a 5-mile radius of this house that I do not know about. Remember that.
I do not support this, and I want that in writing. Oh, good lord, there's another one. You're not a lord as well.
Not bloody like
My twin, George.
That can't be helped. My late husband's will stipulates that I must marry a titled gentleman within the week. I'm ready to marry you.
Me?
You are a lord. Your features are lovely, symmetrical, and I don't recoil at sight of you. Better marry us than you, less.
You will have a yearly allowance of £500 and the title the Duke of Buckingham and its reputation. And, best of all, your seat in the Lords protects you from all sorts. Debtor's jail, democratic elections, having to look directly at the middle class.
All I have to do is marry you.
James, will you give us a moment?
No.
You will leave us be!
No, you are married, technically, and I am the highest ranking man in this house. Oh, God. That means I'm in charge.
Marry a duchess.
Why not? If you wanted to marry a duchess, I'd be all for it. What you're proposing is mad. Any sane and sensible man would have run the moment you proposed it.
But you were neither sane nor sensible.
I'm still here, aren't I? Your first husband, how did he propose?
Well, he asked my father who informed me of the match.
Your father proposed? I don't have a ring. And I realise now I don't know your name.
I should know yours first.
Harry. And forget the title, please. I never liked it. Duchess, will you allow me to hastily marry you in exchange for a lot of money, a very nice house, and a title?
Yes, yes, you may.
Oh, glorious day, love of my life and balm of my
We will marry alone tomorrow night, my brother will witness. And then on Sunday, a public service in the village.
2 weddings.
Once our names are signed in secret, any public objection will be moot. Consider it insurance. From 11 tomorrow, we will be wed.
Well, I should at least know your name before I agree to spend the rest of my life with
No,
you.
her name is too familiar. I do not wish familiarity now. If you wish to abandon this, do so now, lest either of us do something we regret.
So what should I call you, if you will not give me your name?
Your grace until the wedding.
And after? Beloved, poppet, dearest treasure.
Darling is acceptable,
My darling?
if you must. Until tomorrow night, my lord. Is there anything at all that I should know before we start?
No, your grace. Nice.
I don't like it. It's too easy. Easy's good. Easy's tricky. And we've still got Wally to bring in, Harry. I'm not losing another job.
You are thinking about this too much. Listen, I marry this duchess and we are sorted. No more scrounging, no more debt collecting, just easy. And if it's all the same to you, George, I'm the one who has to marry her, not you.
How many waistcoats did you find?
Something I can help you with, sir?
Did you?
The maids, Mr. Morley, they know everything. You left so fast the other day and we didn't get a chance to finish our chat.
Wait. We can make a deal.
You mistake me for my brother.
Thousands of pounds. I have it. I will have it, and you will be repaid 10 times over. Just get me information. Make yourself useful here. Keep an eye on the mistress of the house. And the moment there is talk of marriage, you find me.
Here's my trouble. I don't know these people. I've got no reason not to trust them. But I've got plenty of reason not to trust you.
Let me tell you of those people. A duchess so despised by her husband, he literally died to get away from her. Who wouldn't? The family she came from. A gambler for a brother, a strumpet for a sister, who accused me of murder. Selina Langford took advantage of a good man and broke him down piece by piece. My friend, these people are not worth your trust.
Thousands.
Well, you know what to do with.
For every lie you tell me, I'll take one of your fingers. And when I run out of those, I'll take all that's needed until there's nothing left of you to bury. Is that understood?
Yes, you have my word.
Morley, you forgot your...
I was right again!
Do you think they saw us?
Oh, who cares? They are frauds. The furthest thing from nobility. I really should hide in common spaces more often. You learn the most wonderful things.
Can I see you again?
I don't know, can you?
I must see you again.
I do take offence at Mr. Morley's assessment of my character. He was mostly right about James, but men have taken the same pleasures as I have for centuries, and yet I'm supposed to be a paragon of virtue. And as for his opinion of my sister, did you know that she never came to James's wedding? Sent some crystal in her regards. He's off you forgave her.
It is a strong man to forgive.
And it is a weak one who allows himself to be hurt. I tried to stop that wedding. It was doomed. Anyone could see it.
It's not your
I even told her of you myself. She would not listen then. She will not now. No. From now on, I will only help those who deserve it. For everyone else, pure cruelty. Better you know now before you get attached.
Too late.
What?
I fear I'm already attached, Miss Langford.
Stop it.
You cannot stop my feelings any more than the sky can hold its summer blue.
Poetry? Oh God, please no poetry.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
No.
Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
Oh, really? Sonnet 18. How very uninspiring.
I never said I didn't want her. She needs me, George. I spent, 15 minutes with her, and I knew instantly the hurt that she's carrying, the anger. That woman is so angry, and she has nowhere to let it out.
That's exactly what she wants. For you to believe that you're her savior, just swooping in at the right moment. If you think for a moment that that's the true reason she picked you, you're delusional.
I know what I'm doing,
You
George.
never know what you're doing. You make constant mistakes, and I clean them up. I've been doing it since you could hold your own head up. I don't, we are dead, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. Once you've got that title, she'll ruin your life, just like she did the last man fool enough to marry her. And don't come crying to me if you end up dead like him. I won't be there to help you.
She didn't kill him.
How do you know?
Now the celebration can begin at earnest. Bridegroom, bride, please join me at the altar. Lord is
I do! Who are you? The man I just happened on, rather suspiciously, I might add. What is your background? Your upbringing, your education? This is madness! Madness! A title is worth losing if it means I have an ounce of my freedom again.
Do you trust me? Could you? The marriage certificate, where is it? You can leave this blank for as long as you want. And my name, my agreement to be your husband, will be there whenever you are ready.
Great. So I left my furious wife in bed alone for nothing. Do you know how much groveling I could have accomplished today?
Will you meet me in an hour?
Of course. My name is signed. I'm hers. If your feelings remain, George, I suggest you go.
Harry. Harry, please, you know I wouldn't say it if it weren't true!
Grace?
Come in! No, wait, come here!
Anything I can help with?
No, I'm perfectly capable of removing it. Would you mind?
This is lovely. You make it lovely.
I wore it before. I was 19. Far too young. If the world had any sense at all, no woman would consider marriage until she was 30, but he was a duke. My father told me never say no to a duke. If I could warn her, I would. She was promised romance, companionship, lust. I had to accept these fantasies were not for me.
Do not think of this as a wedding band. In as much as little symbolism as you want, you should have it. As long as you need me not a second more. You're an expert on the wedding reverse.
Ina. Selena, if you prefer.
Lena, darling, Lena.
Was that all right?
It's fine.
Fine!
if you so choose. I swear it.
Disgusting.
Get to it! Do you think the floors are going to sweep themselves? You really are two of the silliest servants in the country.
yet we have managed precious treasured days together without disruption.
Yes.
It is my first time.
And you say the right thing, make the right promise, and do as you're told when the chaplain says to kiss the bride.
What does it say of him, I wonder, that you choose here to kiss him?
I wasn't kissing him.
As you just happened to fall onto his mouth.
Can a husband not admire his wife?
Not until she is wed.
An hour to be puzzled, madame.
Just warned you. Charming men are dangerous men. You think for a petty thief who does something decent to his name. Oh, I'm no expert, but I'm sure over the years you're supposed to hone your craft. I took the liberty of writing to a friend at the House of Lords. He had never heard of a Lord Skye, nor had one existed in the last 2 centuries. They are commoners, Lena. Working individuals, and not of honest professions. I believe that Harry, if that is his real name, saw an opportunity and took it.
So you only believe.
Where there is smoke, there is fire. Where there is a lack of funds, there is desperation. I heard it all direct. They're after money. The marriage certificate is gone, as is his twin, and I believe that before the ceremony, he will go too. I'm just trying to help.
Stop it! Stop helping! I am so tired, Kate. I wake exhausted despite a restful sleep, and so, in the blessed hope of energy, I'm therefore able to forgive his few small faults.
Small faults. He is not a lord. The will is void. Morning gets everything.
My dearest sister comes to me and tells me of my first husband's faults, and I listen. Those thoughts consume me as he ignores me, as he turns our bed cold. You will not give me peace until I am as miserable as you are. What have I done to make you hate me so?
I do not hate you.
Look how you pain me! You must always be right! You must always find the downside, the worm in the apple! That is hate, Catherine! Leave me.
Lena.
Go!
Your Grace, I heard voices.
Did you know?
I only meant to protect you.
Lena, where is Lena?
I'm afraid she won't be joining us. You've chosen the side of a strumpet and a gambler. They will not save you when the truth outs.
Is he talking about us? Well, you are a little strumpet, James.
This man is no lord. He is a stranger. Criminal, I estimate. The messenger corroborated. He was taking quite the inventory while we mourned his grace, and has spun an elaborate lie to you all ever since. There is no Lord Skye. There is no validity to this marriage. bridegroom.
Everything I have told you is true.
But what of the things you've kept to yourself? I'm sorry, brother, but Maud is right.
Where is she?
She asks you do not follow, sir.
Lena.
And thus we meet our 7 days. I am the Duke of Buckingham. Huzzah! It's so miserable. It's ruining the atmosphere.
This cannot be legal.
It's all in the will, signed by His Grace. You should thank me. At least I got an honest living.
I think all the she must have gone, but I must go quickly.
Coming with you.
Give me the will. Society's memory is long. More.
And every man has his price.
It's just a matter of my payment, Your Grace.
Oh, yes, your payment. Don't spend it all at once.
We had a deal.
You served your purpose, and I paid you what it was worth. And you, servant, you're dismissed too. My predecessor let this place fall into the hands of women, and it was the death of him.
Well, you would know. At least he's given me something useful.
Where did you get that?
In the study near the desk. Morley was in there the night we arrived looking for something, but he left so fast I figured he'd dropped it. Hey, that's mine!
Did he say anything to you that night?
Just asked that the room had been cleared since 14th.
And when did you meet him in London?
The 14th?
I knew it! Oh, I bloody knew it! George, you brilliant beast! I could kiss you!
Well, if you're offering. Where are we going?
Berkshire!
Oh, God, why?
August 22nd, the Orangery, an as yet unexplored area.
What's going to happen when you die?
Well, I've put a lot of thought into it, Peaches. When I go, don't bury me quietly. I want Westminster Abbey, wailing mourners, left and right. Bribe who you must, but I want a space right next to Chaucer so I can tell him he's a terrible writer. It's a joke, die. I'm not going anywhere.
Which is exactly what your sister thought.
But what of two lovebirds who make themselves a nest?
They're dead, James! They're just bloody corpses now!
Well, what can I do? How can I fix this?
Our finances are my responsibility now. I will review our spending and adjust accordingly, but considering the state of our accounts, I think you will need to find employment.
You cannot force me to Celia, if I wouldn't do it for the Earl of Sussex, I'm not doing it for you.
Give it here. It's brandy. Anything more specific?
French brandy.
I am quite aware it is French brandy. Bitter almonds. Do you smell bitter
And I
almonds?
suppose, under the cognac, if they are almonds, they've turned.
What are you getting at here?
James Langford, did you poison the Duke of Buckingham?
It's Lord Langford, actually.
James!
No, of course I didn't.
And you swear it on everything you hold dear?
I swear it on Diana's life.
James!
I swear it on my life. I did not like the gentleman, but I did not kill him.
Can anyone attest to your whereabouts during the party that night?
We had imbibed a little too much that night and were dispatched for home around 9, might I say. The first floor drawing room is just lovely. And please apologise to the footman.
Oh, right, all right, that is suitable. And your sister?
I'm afraid I cannot speak for her.
I believe someone tainted this brandy, waited for the Duke to return to his study, and poisoned him. Considering its scent, I believe it to be potassium cyanide. Now that is a painful death. I removed it as soon as I could.
Wait, that decanter right there.
Yes.
It was in the study the day that I arrived. I nearly drank from it. Oh my God. I could have been killed. Me, a member of the aristocracy. Oh!
My lady, Morley's pocket watch was also found at the scene of the crime. Now, the Duchess might have seen him leave, but there's no reason why he couldn't have found his way back inside. I mean, surely with that and the brandy,
It may not be enough, Celia. He is a duke now.
he's a coward. A title's a title. It doesn't change your personality. Go back to Buckingham tomorrow night. I shall leave the decanter in your hands. There are pieces I must puzzle out which you have been most helpful, my lady. This last part I must do alone.
We shall be there. Celia, thank you. I know you're just trying to protect her. Ha! Thor did it. We shall find a safe place for it.
I could have been murdered.
James!
Go, Peaches!
Fight me, sir. Duel me. You may choose the weapon. Or perhaps a card game is more your typical whist, faro, écarté, rougette, noir. What if we were to put a price on it? How about it then? You walk with my life, or you die with your money!
I take your challenge, sir.
No, I will not fight you.
Dueling is such a sad little man thing, but it is honest retribution. First sensible thing she's done here. My sister is of the breed of woman who is easily hurt. The world promised her a fairy tale, but Prince Charming, her duke, was not. I can see he never laid a hand on her, but sometimes the silence hurts as bad as the words. They cut just as deep. Because of you, because of your lies, my sister thinks I hate her. I do not hate her, I was just trying to protect her, but her mind has been warped by your kind and your endless capacity for pain. Her words hurt, but I would wager it's your betrayal that hurts more because I believe that she truly loved you the most.
Kick him, go!
He has earned my wrath.
But kill him, not break.
Tell me the truth. Not some outpouring of love, not some excuse for your cowardice.
Molly owes money. And George and I scare people like him to pay. That's it. That's how I met him. We don't bring him in, we don't get paid, and that's the only reason I was in Buckingham.
And then you met Nina.
Some grand assembly of fate put us in the wrong room at the wrong time and made something good. I know you don't want to hear it. It's thankful that your sister has had my heart from the moment I laid eyes on her, and that I cannot ignore.
All is in debt.
Thousands. More than a man can spend in a lifetime.
Duke cannot be sentenced to debtor's jail. We can coast on credits for years.
The only other name named in the will. Morley changed the will!
Oh, you're right.
Again! Morley killed the Duke. I would bet my last penny on it.
But that is the word of a liar, a priest, and a woman. Against that of the Duke, the magistrate will never have to have that.
Then we will find proof. Or pray. It has its uses, I suppose. Isaac?
Bible swears us not to repay evil with evil, nor insult with insult, not to rise to the actions of those who have wronged us. But it also says, it is mine to avenge. I will repay in due time. Their foot will slip. Their disaster is near. Their doom rushes upon them.
Meaning, what?
Let's gouge his eyes out and empty his pockets. Don't hold him to sensitivity, woman. There's a wrong to be righted. All gentlemen pay their dues, or let their honor get kicked into the mud. Oh my God, I feel so alive. I am the God of the temple. I can build boats with my bare hands. I am the holy vessel for the Lord. Bow down, ye who seek of truth.
Calm down or I will leave you here.
Noted. To Buckingham before Morley gets too comfortable.
You are trespassing.
Forgive me, I'll be on my way.
I have title, Miss Langford, you will use it.
Do not let me keep you. I shall be on my way.
Suppose it's all right now. Ink is dry, the title has passed. I did have to guide his hand while he did it. Make sure he dotted the I's, crossed the T's.
You changed the will. My sister was...
Right from the beginning, she is clever. I spent years in your husband's company, Selina, and he never spoke of you with anything but contempt. When he made the original will, and he was so generous to you, I think he had just a little too much brand.
You do pick the strangest places to be humiliated in, lapdog.
James, there is nothing to be done. Just go.
Well, I'm quite comfortable here, actually. Though the hour is late, so if you wouldn't mind just giving us a full confession to the Duke's murder, we could all be home in time for breakfast.
Master, please, it's you, Blank.
You changed the will.
That I'll admit, but murder. I'm a gentleman.
There wasn't until one man who could stand in the row of Oxford title.
Title I deserve. I am the only man in this room that has earned this life, that has bled for privilege he can call his own. This place would have crumbled under her. Fortune hunter, social climber, stained upon the majesty of its former Enough games. I did what I had to do to survive, just as all of you have done. He never suspected me. He never even cared. That was his biggest mistake. For I am the Duke of Buckingham, now and forever.
And yet it seems you're just as unpleasant as the last one.
Right on time, Miss Langford. Your brother's after a murder confession, I believe. You have one prepared?
If I wished to kill the Duke, I would have done it in plain sight, not in his study like a coward.
His match sends him to dance this morning.
You came for money, you'll be disappointed.
Money? Not at all. I just stopped by for a drink.
Harry, don't.
No, really, I'll have a fresh one for you, don't you?
No, Harry! It's poisoned! I almost drank from it earlier and I nearly died.
Please, there's nothing in there but brandy and troubled thoughts.
Good. Oh. I think this one's standable.
You idiot! What is it?
I know what I'm doing.
You never know what to do! Harry! 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 A good betting man knows one truth, Mr. Morley. You only wager what you can afford to lose. You knew the marriage was unhappy. You also knew that if the will was changed, so could your chances of escaping a stay at Fleet. But why wait? If there's a dukedom in your future, you don't let nature run its course. You slip into the house when no one is watching. You ply the man with tainted brandy until he can barely stand, snatching a few lucid minutes to help him sign the will before leaving him to his death. I won't say he didn't deserve it. And maybe, if you'd been more careful, you'd have succeeded. But the eyes, Mr. Morley, in this house, they always watch. Potassium cyanide. Quick, painful, and oh, so easily slipped into brandy. You were searching for that decanter when you arrived for the will reading, knowing you'd left evidence behind. And yet, it was your pocket watch, forgotten in your haste, that gave you away. If you are lucky, you will leave now and no one will follow. You best hope the gathered company keep all of this to themselves.
Or you can pay your debt some other way, sir. Your choice.
Take solace in a world of nothing.
Harry!
Shouldn't I be dead?
Did you really think I would leave poison where idiots could get it? Dandelion, poppy, sugar. My own personal recipe.
means anything. Anything now. I love you.
I will not love. I refuse. I cast it out. You drank poison.
And I would do it again if you asked me to.
Are you insane?
Clearly! I'm still here.
If I see you again before I am dead, it will still be too soon. Leave me.
Lena, please.
Go!
Do you trust me? You have no reason to. I've given you every reason to cast me out. But I beg you, answer me truthfully now. Could you?
I will not marry you.
And do not say another word. It will only break my heart.
Harry! I could. Someday.
Anything. For grace. Ask anything of me. And I will do it.
Lena.
Lena. The Duke of Buckingham is dead.
Long live the Duchess.